Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect
Hello,
evening for a
everybody,
game of
and
football
welcome to
to which we
today's
look
match.
forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. The action has already started. João Cancelo finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, he's possibly the kind of player who'll come into his own in the latter stages, Peter, because others will begin to get tired, and yet this guy seems to just have the fitness to go on and on. And if it does get tight towards the end of this game, then...
And the shot! Oh, the ball could fall kindly. He's delivered all right! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lewandowski simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Header! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, and he's broken the line here. Well, they can break here. Pressing is high and relentless. Thinks one through. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Lewandowski. Mbappe. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Oh, super goal! A finish of true class! And the comeback is complete! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Goal scorer for Ajax after 34 minutes is Bruno Fernandes.
Ajax go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Bruno Fernandes, Mbappe, Toni Kroos, and it's Alaba. And that's been levered clear. Shot at goal! Keeper pulls up a fine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Posh. And the keeper's got it again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Ajax head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. Already up and running for the second half. João Cancelo. Casemiro. Real chance here. In he goes again. Forwards and with intent. Oh, good read. Posh. Fiddles it through. Casemiro tries to clear.
The attendance for
Well,
this
it's good
match
stuff.
was
This is better.
This is a really
71,649.
front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Lukumi. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Good pressure, no shortage of purpose here. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to pinch it off him. Foden. Gross! And that would have won it.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate
Substitutions
to
taking
get another.
place.
Ajax are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Foot in. Now who's going to be first to this? Now this is a... And the shot! It's run loose. And in again. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover
Substitution on
from.
the
That could
field.
prove a big moment in this game.
Coming on the field
Good reason
is
for optimism here. And he just whacks it away. Ajax have their third corner. Massive lead! Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Casemiro. And here's Dembele. Real chance! Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
after 87 minutes is Bruno Fernandes.
Ajax could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Could try cutting inside here. Could have here their final chance. Cleared without complication. And that's it. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Bruno Fernandes picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise
This is a
there.
hard one
Your
to
reflections
take,
then, Jim?
but